on a set.
But in
Vancouver.
at our
Yeah.
studio?
Yeah.
They built it. Incredible.
So believable.
I know. It's you know, again, a testament to our production
They're
designer.
amazing. They really
And our
are
production
amazing.
team. Yeah.
We were shooting the commencement the other day, and I was amazed. You know, we come up to the field at the high school, and it's so thrilling to see all the colors are so great. Go Crows, go! I mean, every little detail that sometimes you don't get to see on. But you know, it's amazing to see it here too.
And then here again is, you know, Lois now bringing Clark, who has no memory of who he is or what he's doing, again wrapped in the red, sort of our Superman homage, to the hospital. Now, Eric, was this your first day of shooting?
This was my very first episode I shot.
No,
or
but was
episode.
this your?
See,
But was this scene?
Yeah.
And this guy's hysterical.
Yeah, it was the first scene. He's awesome.
This guy
I worked
was
with him in
very
another.
funny.
He comes back, yeah.
Another
We
episode.
brought
I
him
love
back
him.
to work with you.
He's so great. I love that.
His reaction to you is great.
He's so good.
And these scenes we wrote first for the audition, actually.
Yes. Yeah, we did. And again, it's always fun when you sort of get to write a new character and get to sort of take an iconic figure like Lois Lane and sort of introduce her.
Now I have to call a deputy to get your statement.
I think you might want to get him some clothes first.
This was not shot in Paris. This was shot in Vancouver. But we had
That's
the Eiffel.
Gastown, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
We had some Eiffel Tower, some smart cars, you know.
Isn't it amazing what you can do now?
It's pretty
really
incredible,
is.
actually.
Yeah, it is.
Add in a
Oh,
few
thank
different things,
you.
and all of a sudden.
And French schoolgirls don't really dress like that anymore, but that's
No.
okay.
But everybody thinks they do, so.
Exactly. It's good. It's good
That's
that
what you tell
we
them
can
to think.
perpetuate the cliche of Paris too. So, and then this is our first introduction of Jason Teague, who is Lana's
So awesome.
boyfriend and love interest for this season, and we find out much more towards the end.
Can I talk about other episodes like I have been?
Of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because Jensen, I have to say something about him. We did a scene the other day, and he was so great. And I don't want to give too much away.
No, that's remember exactly the scene, yeah.
But he was. It was an action-packed scene, and he was as good as anybody I've ever worked with in like taking care of the other actor, making sure they were okay, and not doing too much. And he was, you know, having to do things physically with me, and I always felt in such good hands. And I usually only feel that way with a much older actor who's been doing it a long time.
Right.
And he was fabulous, such a gentleman in every way, and I think he's wonderful and kind of cute too.
Yeah. and
Just a
it's-
little bit.
But it is
Just a little
true. It's hard to find that balance, and I've worked with people too in physical scenes, and like go away with bruises because they don't know how to
Absolutely.
like sell the moment without hurting the other actor.
Yeah, and that's just, you have to be able to trust your other actor.
No, he's great. Actually, he was the other choice for Clark that we brought into
I
the
just
network.
heard that the other
Yeah.
day.
Really?
Yeah.
It's interesting to think about him as Clark because I think he would have been great and it would have been a totally different show.
Yeah.
But and he had real, which is good. Again, when you're in the fourth season of a show and you're introducing two new, you know, main series actors, you know, Lois and then this character Jason Teague, and he had to have chemistry with Lana, and you had to believe it.
Well, and actually, I remember asking Kristen if she had chemistry with him, or who she had chemistry with, and she remembered Jensen, actually.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was one of the reasons we got him.
Yeah. And then here is Martha Kent
Yes.
with Jonathan, and then at the end of last season, Jonathan sort of left fighting for his life on the cave floor. So you see him 3 months later. He's basically a vegetable, and Martha at the end of the last season, I think Annette, you said you're like the last of the Mohicans.
Yeah.
You were the, you know. So I mean, it was great to actually, I think, you know, have an episode where we could, quite frankly, really showcase Martha and her
Well, it's
strength.
true this season. This
Yeah.
season we really want to showcase the
The mother-son
mother-son relationship rather than the father-son relationship.
Yes.
So we've really, I think, had some really good scenes for, I hope, this season more.
Yeah, I loved little things like that you always put in, like that Huckleberry Finn is Jonathan's favorite book. Those little things here and there that add to the character without hitting people over the head with it is just there, which I mentioned in that scene, I think.
Yes. And then here's sort of there. This is where you sort of get to see Lois at her most neurotic. So.
It was